What's going on, people? I'm on this snowy day. If this video makes it to the future, I guess you would start moving like now. You would start itching yourself now. Gosh, you're aggravating yourself. What's going on, people? It is a snowy day here in the land of Charlotte. And as promised, if you I don't know what I was about to say, but as promised, here's the video. And so there will be a quiz on this tomorrow. And so hopefully you do your thing and you pass the quiz and we can move on with our lives because that's exactly what we're doing. All right, good to see you. This is just a reminder. We did this in class, but this is just a quick reminder before we get into the work. If you ever see, if you notice one thing, that if you ever see that the x's are the same, when you subtract them, you get 0. When you subtract the same number, you always get 0. And so when you see that on the bottom, you'll notice that it's undefined. And like I said, the special problem, whatever your x's are equal to, that's your equation. So x equals -5, x equals -5. It was the same thing be with y's. If your y's were the same, then your answer or your slope would be 0. And whatever your y's are equal to, that's the equation of the line. Just a review. All right, so like we said, when we had 2 points, we find the slope of the line. After we find the slope, we pick a point and do the 5-step rule. And we pick the easiest point and we just follow the 5-step rule and we're done. Remember, math competent people write this, okay? That's what math competent people do, all right? So we're going to move on to the lesson, and I expect you to write everything that I write. That's how you're going to get your grade, by writing everything I write, and, you know, we'll be done. I believe we did these in class as well. I'm just going to quickly go through these and just show you the shortcut with this so you can be done with your life. All right, so if I have x, I have to find the slope of this line. To find the slope of the line, I need to go x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. I go -1 minus 0 over 2 minus 0. I get -1 minus 0 over 2 minus 0 over 2. And that gives me -1/2. But notice, y'all, I have 0 and a number. So this is my y-intercept. I don't have to go through the 5-step rule. So technically, my b is 0 because that's my y-intercept. All right, 0 the number, it's my y-intercept, initial value b, same thing. So I know that y is just simply equal to -1/2 x. And I'm done. All right, come over here and find the slope. So I have x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. And I have 0 minus -2 over 3 minus 4. Twinning. You get 2 over -1, so that's -2. All right, if we were graphing it, we would put -2 over 1. And then we pick the easiest point. Well, 3, 0. If there's a 0 in a point, clearly that's the easiest point. Okay, so we have 3, 0. We pick the point. We pick this point. 3, 0, m is equal to -2. And then we go to the 5-step rule, x, y. Y equals mx plus b. I think I'm going too fast. Okay, let me slow down. So we get 0 is equal to -2 times 3 plus b. We get 0 is equal to -2 times 3 is -6 plus b. Again, we have to solve for b. We add 6 to both sides. B is equal to 6. M is equal to -2. And therefore, my equation in slope-intercept form is y is equal to -2x plus 6. What is this? This is the equation of a line through these 2 points in slope-intercept form. This is the equation of the line through these 2 points in slope-intercept form. That's what that represents. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. My software is a little slow. There you go. All right, first we find the slope, x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. Then we do 7 minus -3 over 2 minus -8. Twinning. 10 over 10 is equal to 1. Easiest point. We don't like negatives. We'll pick positive numbers. We want to say positive today. to 7. M is equal to 1. Easy slope. 5-step rule. Label. Right? Y equals mx plus b. Plug in. 7 is equal to 1 times 2 plus b. Solve for b. 7 is equal to 2 plus b. Subtract 2. Subtract 2. B is equal to 5. And therefore our equation would be y is equal to, math competent people don't write 1x, x plus 5. That's what math competent people do. All right, find the slope again. X sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. We end up with negative 8 minus 0 over 4. Oop, I see 4 minus 4. What did I show you in the last video? Negative 8 over 0. This is an undefined slope. Same numbers in the x's. That's how I know it's undefined. And therefore, my answer is just simply x equals 4. Remember, undefined slope. V, U, X. Let's keep it moving. Not trying to have y'all here all day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right, maybe you don't, but I bet you do. All right, we made it. All right, so this is the new stuff. No one has done this. And so y'all. Okay, let's review. Rate of change, ROC, and M are the same. IV and B are the same. So y'all, when we see a table and we're asked to write the equation of the line and slope intercept form, we're looking for the rate of change, which is the slope. We're looking for the initial value, which is the first place on the starting value. The starting value on the y-axis. But we know it's the same thing as B, which is where the line crosses the y-axis. Both of them deal with where the line touches the y-axis. We know this. All right. So I don't have to, y'all. I don't have to pick out 2 points and do the 5-step rule. I'm going to do it over here. No, I'm going to do it over there. We'll do it over here when we get over here. All right. So find the slope, which is the rate of change. How does negative 2 become 2? Add 4. We're assuming that these are linear because it says a line. How did negative 1 become, negative 2 become negative 1? Add 1. What is the slope? 4. That's what it is. 4 over 1. 4 over 1. Changing y, we're changing rise over run. Okay, and what's the b? Well, we're lucky because look at, do you look at here? Do you see 0 on the number? Do you see that? This is my initial value, which is my b. Do you see how they set us up for success? Do you understand what I'm about to do with my life? I'm really about to do this. Y is equal to 4x plus 6. Can you believe I'm done? Yes. When you understand this, you're done. All right, some of y'all going to say, "Ooh, I want to take out 2 points and blah 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 and all that stuff." You can. I'm still not going to do that. I'm just to show y'all the same method. When you see a table, do the same thing. Okay, so I have 1 becomes 0 by subtracting 1. Negative 2 become 1 by adding 3. Okay, so what is the slope, which is the rate of change? It's negative 1 over 3. Now we don't see a 0, 1 here. We don't see that at all. So guess what we got to do? We're going to have to pick a point and do the 5-step rule. I heard the Delaney and Barone show in my head when I said that. I don't know, just whatever, you know how they do. All right, so we have 1, 0. Let me clean that up. Nobody take that negative. You like, Miss Barone, Mr. O'Neill was hating on your show. Miss Delaney, you know, and Marissa's in the class and stuff. I don't want her to think I'm hating on her mama and all. You know, folks start to line on you. Folks try to take your job away. You know, life. Oh, people are just so petty. Okay, so I'm done. Back to the rule. Label xy. Y is equal to mx plus b. Okay, plug in 0 is equal to negative 1/3 times 1 plus b. Oh my God, it's a fraction. Oh my God, it's a fraction. 0 is equal to negative 1/3 plus b, and things times 1. We add 1/3 to both sides. like it's a big thing, adding 1/3 to 0. I wonder what my answer would be. Maybe it's going to be 1/3. Oh, simple, right? Yeah. So what is the equation of this line? Y is equal to negative 1/3 x plus 1/3. Okay, that is what that is, because I don't see 0 and a number in here. We don't see 0 and a number. We see 1 and 0, and then it's somewhere between here. But hey, let's just do this. Pick a point, do the 5-step rule. We picked U. Pick. Okay, I want to see all this written down. Don't play your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't play your life. We only got like 3 more to go. For all those that feel like this video is already 10 minutes and 50 seconds. All right, software, come on. There we go. All right, so I'm going to do one more, and then you're going to do the rest, because it's going to prove that you watch the video and do your work. I know some people are going to show up tomorrow, but like, oh, I didn't understand, and they didn't have a word with me. Your life. Oh gosh, I can't stand lazy people. It's the nature of the job. 6 becomes 5 by subtracting 1. 1 becomes 2 by adding 1. So the rate of change, or the slope, is negative 1 over 1. And notice we don't have 0 and a number in this equation. So we could pick a point, but y'all, like, we're just 1 away from 0. So we could work our way back up. You know what I'm saying? Just work our way backwards. So if I want to get to 0 here, and whatever this number is, I would not add 1, I would subtract 1. And if I'm working going down, I'm subtracting 1, and then going up, I could add 1. So let's just add 1 and work backwards. I hate my mind does that. I think I'm dyslexic when it comes to that stuff. Like, I be having the number in my head, and then I write down the answer instead. I do it in class all the time. Y'all know every time whatever. And then 7. So guess what my B is? 7. But if I didn't want to do that, y'all insist on not seeing the connections, 1, 6 will be my ordered pair that I would pick. M is equal to negative 1. And so I'll do x, y, y equals mx plus b. Plug in 6 is equal to negative 1 times 1 plus b. I haven't been drawing my line all day. Forgive me, y'all. 1 plus b, negative 1 plus b is equal to 6. Add 1. Add 1, b is equal to 7. So what's the equation of the line? Y is equal to negative x, math competent people, plus 7. Math competent people, right? Negative x instead of negative 1x. We understand there's a negative 1 there. All right, so I've done this in less than 15 minutes, so y'all should be proud of me and proud of yourself for watching. And in the last 2, you can do in the next 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And so a 45-minute class, no, a 53-minute class is turned into about 20 minutes of your life. You should be grateful. There should be no excuses for you to come to me tomorrow and do my work, unless you know your power's out, whatever like that. But this has been another Beast Mode production by Mr. O'Neal. I am proud of you for watching this video and doing your work. Continue to be proud. Your work ethic. Remember vision without hallucinating. Vision. Lord, I don't forgot the declaration that we've been saying all week long. Vision without work is a hallucination or something like that. Y'all don't take it up against me. I'm getting older. You know, I just turned 35. All right, bye. Have a good life. Bye.